Hey, good morning, Central. My name is Mike Henry. I'm the pastor to students, and happy Mother's Day to you all. Especially happy Mother's Day to my mother, who, when I asked her yesterday if she would watch me host this, she said no. So, happy Mother's Day, Mom. Hope you're enjoying sleeping in right now. She's on the West Coast, so she gets a little grace in that area. But happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and certainly we recognize for not all women is Mother's Day a good day or a happy day, and we recognize you as well, and just want you to know that we support you, we love you. This morning is with Joanna, with our daughter, thinking about Mother's Day and doing some scripture reading, came across a passage where it says, "I am my beloved's, and he is mine." And just that idea that no matter where we are in life, no matter if we are a parent or a child, a brother, a sister, no matter what our family relations look like, it's comforting for me to know that God calls me his beloved, and he's mine. And so I hope that brings you some joy this morning to know that you are God's beloved today. So we welcome you. We greet you here. Wanted to let you know there's a few things you can do right at the beginning of the service, kind of as we warm up and get going for the next 15 minutes. If you would go to cbcsiouxcity.org and fill out that connection card on there. We'd sure appreciate that. No matter if this is your first time, 7th, 8th, how many times have we been doing this? We don't even know anymore. 8 times. Jeff says 8. 8 times. We'd love for you to fill that out and just connect with us. That'd be a great opportunity or a way for you to share any prayer concerns or any needs that maybe have come up for you or for your family in this time. We want you to know that we continue to love and support our family here at Central and want to continue to be aware of needs that might exist so that we could support you in that way. A couple other things. If you're watching with us, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, the website, if you're watching from outer space, inner space, I don't know. Luke, anywhere else I'm missing? Nope, that's it. I covered them all. Anywhere in the known or unknown universe or multiverses, welcome this morning. We are going to be interacting on Facebook, so if you want to leave us a comment there, we'd love to say hi to you this morning and connect with you in that way. And certainly, we'd welcome and invite any comments throughout the service just to be participating as a community together. I wanted to do something a little bit different this morning as we begin our pre-service. This is strange, and this is weird, and for all of you sitting at home, you're really missing out on an incredible production team hard at work here. So we're going to spotlight a couple different people on our team, and they don't know, which is the best part of all of it, as we'll go black. No, wanted to remind you also that we do have online giving available. You can do that at cbcsiouxcity.org, or certainly you're welcome to mail in your offering. We wanted to let you know that you can set up a one-time gift or a recurring gift. I also want to say last week, Pastor Lloyd shared about an opportunity that we had as a church to help support some families in our community. And as a church, we gave incredibly. Your generosity was incredibly appreciated. We were able to provide meals for 7 families and just kind of make sure their pantries are stocked right now. We had a lot of families within our church that were able to go out, get those groceries, deliver them to the families in need. And that was an incredible blessing for those families. And you know what? I think it was kind of a blessing for those folks who got to deliver the meals too. So we'll be getting you some more information on that. But that was just a special thing we got to be a part of yesterday. And we're going to continue to do that hopefully in the upcoming weeks as we get more information from Irving Elementary School. So the first folks I would like to spotlight this morning, Luke, I'm going to have you kick it over to camera 2. And then Colin, yeah, there you go. So this is Luke and Jeff. They are super excited. This is like during like Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade when they show the behind the scenes. These guys are the ones making sure the feed happens. Jeff is making sure all the slides stay on and click on time, and he's just a pro at that. He does amazing work troubleshooting that. And then Luke is actually, to kind of give you guys some insider stuff, Luke is running a switcher board where he can alternate between camera feeds, the transitions, and so Luke is kind of watching the feed, maintaining that. If there are technical problems during the service, Luke is furiously working to fix those problems. So if you wanted to say thanks to Luke and Jeff, they're both on Facebook. You can shoot them an email. Just tell them thank you for the work that they're doing. And Lee snuck in there. Lee's kind of like, oh, he's shaking his head no. Lee is like our quick troubleshooter, where he's our jack of all trades. He's going to jump in and help with anything, so we appreciate that. Let's see, what else? Wanted to let you know that we are continuing to do our online prayer meetings. Those are Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. And every Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, you're receiving an email with the Zoom link for that. If you have not participated in that online prayer meeting yet, we would encourage you to do so. It's kind of a really cool opportunity where we're seeing a lot of our prayer ministry grow in this time where people can gather virtually, be made aware in need, can share those needs, and where we get to pray for each other, together with each other. And so we'd encourage you on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock to check out those online prayer meetings. All right. For this one, Colin, flip 360. We're going to send it all the way to Brian. 180. Sorry, 360. You're correct. Colin just corrected me. You guys couldn't hear him, but he's like, that's 180. So that's Brian all the way back there. Brian, give us a wave. I promised I wouldn't make Brian talk, and he was greatly appreciative of that. But Brian is running the soundboard. And so you may wonder, like, well, how much work does a sound guy have to do for something like this? And here's the deal. Here's what I hadn't thought of initially. The sound, when you're present with us in the worship center, that sound is coming from a multitude of directions, a multitude of speakers. And so we want to fill the room with a rich, quality sound for everyone, no matter where you're seated. But when you're at home, the sound that you're receiving is probably coming from two little speakers or two headphones. And so Brian back there is working hard to make sure that that sound is mixed appropriately so that it does sound good for you at home, and you can hear all the voices, especially during worship. You can hear Pastor Lloyd. So we thank Brian a great deal for the work he's doing just to make sure that all of this works and continues to function together. So we do want to say thank you to Brian. Sharon Nathaniel has been back there in weeks past and helping out with that, and so we want to thank both of them. I want to remind you that we still have online children and student ministry opportunities available for your family. It's all on cbcsiouxcity.org. You can go to media and then children and Sunday school, or media and then youth, and find our Wednesday night stuff. We want to continue to resource you as a family and help your family participate together in the growing of faith of our children and our students. And so we would invite you to check those resources out and be participating in them with your children, with your students. They are for everyone. Pastor Paul's been doing just a phenomenal job. He's so far beyond what I'm doing with students. He's crushing it. So I'd encourage everybody to go check those videos out. If you want to throw me a courtesy view, I would appreciate it. For students, we have our teaching is posted on Wednesdays, and then Wednesday nights at 7:30. We do kind of a youth group Zoom call where we're kind of recapping the lesson. We're checking in with each other. We're praying for each other. We're playing a game. It's just become a really special time for us to share as a group. And so we'd invite students to participate in that. Wednesdays, you can be looking for our teaching, and then we'll have our Zoom youth group at 7:30. I also want to let you know that for our worship team, who are working hard to be here every week and lead us in worship, this is a big adjustment for them as well. It's funny because, again, this is one of those things I wouldn't have considered before we started streaming. But as they are up here singing, they have their in-ear monitors, and so they can hear the voices, the instruments, they can hear all that stuff. Well, that sound doesn't go out to the rest of the room, right? That sound is going directly to you. So they are in here worshiping God truly in, well, you guys kind of got to see the camera angle in a very different situation. And so we thank our worship team and the work that they're putting in to make this happen for all of our families here at home. And certainly we want to thank Pastor Lloyd, who gets up here and continues to faithfully deliver God's word at a very high level, speaking to a camera, speaking right to you guys. So I can't read that note. Is that a note for me? You can just give it to me, Lee. It's okay. This is the pre-service loop. Hey, everybody, I'm going to get in close. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the stream got choppy. It stopped. Did it stop altogether, or has it just been choppy? Cool. Don't text me and let me know right now, because I'm not going to check my phone. But you can text Luke or Lee. Feel free to do that. To let you know, we're going to stop the stream at 10:10, and then we will start it again at 10:15. to work on catching up and make sure, again, we're all learning. Everybody in this room right now, none of us do this for a living. And so we are all figuring it out as we go. So we are appreciative of our stream team and the work that they're putting in. So we're going to go ahead and stop the feed right now, and then we'll be back at 10:15. So now's your time. You're not going to miss anything. Go to the bathroom, get that second cup of coffee, get that bowl of cereal, and we'll be back with you at 10:15.